Hello,
hey,
hello and welcome to Podcast But Outside.
Welcome back to Podcast But Outside.
This is episode 7.
Okay.
Of our podcast. My name is Andrew Michon.
My name is Cole Hirsch.
This is the intro to the podcast. We're just letting you guys know what's going to be happening in the near future. It's going to be an exciting and fun episode.
Yes.
We're recording this intro outside. The episode was recorded outside. And we did something different for this episode. We tried something a little spicy.
We made a very bold choice.
We decided to have a guest co-host be with us the entire episode. It's not someone we found off the street. It's someone we know personally. And we just thought, you know what? Let's just try this. Let's just have a guest and see how it goes. It was our first booked guest. And we both thought it would be kind of cool to have, at the same time, we thought of this idea.
Independently. Yeah, we both thought it would be good to have an 8-year-old
eight-year-old boy. So our guest co-host is an 8-year-old boy.
His name is Gavin Thomas. You may know him as the internet's child.
He's probably the most famous 8-year-old boy.
At least the most famous one I know.
That's true.
And I know.
You know a lot.
I know, yes.
And he's great, and it was really fun to have him there for the whole episode. It was fun hanging out with him. It was fun interviewing strangers off the street with him. And I hope you guys enjoy it as much as we did.
Yes, and for the video watchers, you may notice some jump cuts. That's just to make it better.
Yeah, we made it better via that.
But if you are strictly a listener, maybe check out the YouTube video version of this, as there's a lot of extra flavor to it that I think maybe you might enjoy.
There's a lot of extra jokes in the YouTube version for this particular episode, so if you've never given it a shot to watch, maybe
Get
try
off
it
your
this
high
time.
horse.
Yeah, I guess so. How high is your horse?
100 feet.
I mean, you should get off your high horse.
I can't. I don't have a ladder.
Good point. I guess I'll plug something, because why not? We're at the beginning of the episode. I am a stand-up comedian. I will be in New York City this weekend, the weekend of May 17th, although I get there May 16th. I have shows Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday. I would say the best shows to go to are on Saturday at Union Hall and on Monday at Under St. Mark's Theater. You can go to my website, which is just my name, or you can go to my Instagram, which is also my name. And that would be the best place to find out the information for those shows. It would be awesome if some folks who like the podcast came out. And also, I will just say apologies in advance. The shows are both inside. So sorry.
Yee.
Is that
Yikes.
kind of messed up? Do you have anything to plug?
A little bit of conflict of interest. Yeah, I do have something to plug.
Let's hear it.
I think it would be great if you could all listen to Podcast But Outside.
Which episode?
All of it, specifically this one.
I like that. That's a good thing to plug. Okay. The music this week is by Lonely God.
Mm-hmm. We're doing a little repeat again just because A, we liked it, and B, we need more theme songs.
Yeah, so if you like to make a theme song for us, now is a good time to send it in. If not, we'll just do some repeats, and then maybe eventually we'll settle on one for good. I don't know. What's the plan?
I don't know.
Great laugh. Enjoy the episode. My name is Cole Hirsch. Oh, messed that one up. It's okay.
Well, you kind of took my name there.
Sorry. It was an accident.
Okay.
And enjoy the episode. And
yeah.
That's it.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, what up, YouTube?
Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a YouTube exclusive bonus intro.
Double intro.
We just want to remind you, or I guess we want to announce that you'll see that these signs are old. We have the old signs. We recorded
this episode before we got the new sign, so that's why the sign is old.
Yeah, so don't worry about it, please.
The new sign is fine. I kiss it every night. It's doing well, and it'll come back in all future episodes. But this episode, it's going to be the old, dirty paper signs.
You kiss the sign every night?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah. I kiss the sign every night.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. All right. Enjoy, and
enjoy.
And be blessed.
Podcast But Outside, always a podcast. Podcast But Outside, always outside. Podcast But Outside, you know, pay with dollars. Just be how you know you want to be on. Podcast But Outside, always a podcast. Podcast But Outside, always outside. Podcast But Outside, you know, pay with dollars. Just be how you know you want to be on.
Hello and welcome.
Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Welcome.
Welcome to Podcast But Outside.
Welcome to Podcast But Outside.
My name is Andrew Michon.
My name is Cole Hirsch.
And today we have our first official guest of the podcast. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Kookaloots.
It's Kookaloots, everyone.
Also known as
Gavin Thomas.
Gavin Thomas, also known as the
meme boy.
The meme boy.
Also known as...
What are your other names?
The fake smile kid in China.
Smile boy. I hope I don't fall back in the street.
Fake smile boy. Hopefully he doesn't fall back in the street. This is the scaredest that Gavin has ever been.
Hold on to his chair.
We'll hold on to his chair. We promise he will be safe. So Gavin, how are you doing? That good, huh?
Everyone, welcome to Podcast But Outside.
This is a podcast.
First podcast.
Podcast but inside.
No, actually, no. It's a podcast but outside.
Close.
Most
I'm
podcasts
just
are
kidding,
recorded
guys.
inside. This is
I'm just
this
kidding.
is what
I'm
kind
just
of.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Gavin, how old are you? 8. How does that feel to be 8? Oh, okay. You're mad about it? Do you miss being 7?
No.
Do you miss being 6?
No, I don't care.
What?
I do not care.
Are you excited about 9?
No.
You like 8?
I'm excited. No, 10.
Oh, you're excited about 10? What's going to happen then?
I'm gonna be 10 years old.
No.
Well, so let's just talk quickly about how this podcast works. We're outside and we have
We're in West Hollywood, California. We're on the sidewalk.
Yeah, this is another reunion episode.
We've done an episode in this location before, so this is a reunion episode. And Gavin is... Keep doing the beatboxing, Gavin. It's fun. So Gavin's going to beatbox while we explain the podcast. Mm-hmm. We just talk to strangers on the street. So we have a sign.
We have a sign on our table. It says, "Hi, be a guest on our podcast, and we will pay you $1."
So every person that walks by that wants to be on a guest on our podcast, we will talk to them. We will pay them $1. We're one of the only ethical podcasts around that pays all its guests $1. I love this beatboxing, Gavin. And what else is there to say, Cole?
I don't know. I'm a little distracted by how good Gavin is at beatboxing.
Yeah.
He hasn't lost the beat at all. The BPMs have remained consistent.
He's very consistent. Yeah. He's a very consistent beatboxer. And I don't know if he's famous for beatboxing, but he should be. Well, I wonder if there's anything we could say that would convince him to talk to. Like, I just wonder if he could be distracted. Like, can we break the beat in any way?
Yeah, I would love to ask him a few questions.
I know, but the beatboxing is just so consistent.
I don't think we can get through.
I think he's in a trance state right now, where all he knows is the beat, and there's nothing else exists to him right now.
I don't think he's taken a breath.
Oh, there we go. He's done.
Oh, okay.
You exhausted? It was a break.
Brief intermission.
The drop happened again, so here we are again for the beat. It's been about the... Okay, he's mixing it up. It was for a while, it was just that bass for a little bit. So we will get some guests from the street eventually.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll drop the sign.
We can drop the sign now, but we could also ask Gavin some questions. Just a few minutes into this.
Putting some stickers up on some light poles.
We are recording this for YouTube as well, just so the listeners know who are listening to the podcast version. We might reference stuff that happens in the world. Mm-hmm. So the sign is down. Gavin is still beatboxing. He is the world record longest beatbox. The beatboxing amount of time to age ratio is off the charts. I've never seen someone so young beatbox so long.
Yeah, I think his career has spanned over his own lifetime.
Yes, he's now beatboxed longer than he is alive. It's been over 8 years of beatboxing for a kid who's only 8 years old. So it's a very impressive ratio.
Yeah, I'm personally blown away.
So Gavin, so what's your biggest regret? Okay, yeah, I like that. We did not bait him with that one. We did not bait him.
I think his biggest regret was stopping to think about that question.
Yeah, and then he ended up not stopping. So the signs are down.
They're coming up.
Whoa. What happened to the beatboxer we know and love? So Gavin, tell us about your memes on the internet.
So Gavin, you started on Vine, right?
So you started on Vine. How old were you?
We kind of came up together
Yeah, Cole was on Vine too. Kind of. You guys are kind of peers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of peers. How does it feel, Cole, for your number one peer to be quite a bit younger than you?
I'm jealous.
Are you scared about what you can possibly achieve in your career versus what he can?
I mean, he's already achieved more than.
Straight up, a good friend of mine just walked by.
Oh yeah.
Would you like to be a guest on our podcast, sir? Yeah. Come be a guest. This is straight up one of my closest friends. What? 2 minutes. Yeah, as long as you want, we'll pay you $1.
$1?
Yeah, you get $1 for being a guest.
Hi, Cole.
Yeah, you guys have met.
You do look familiar.
This is not planned. This is a good friend of mine. This is David Deneen Porter, everyone, very funny comedian and writer.
To hear better. What were you doing walking around West Hollywood just now?
I was driving by West Hollywood,
Oh.
and I'm going to that office building over there, and I saw you, and I was like, wait a minute, this is serendipity. Hi, what's your name?
He only beatboxes.
All right.
This is Gavin. He's our first official guest on the podcast.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I like it.
Yeah.
Can you add a little voice to the beatbox? Can you do like the...
So, David, what did you think? David, what do you do?
Fire him.
David,
He does not take notes.
David, what did you think when you're driving down the street and you see a good friend of yours interviewing an 8-year-old kid on a table on the sidewalk?
I basically thought you figured out a way to do it legally.
Oh, right. Yeah, exactly.
No, nothing.
No, everything's by the books here. We will pay Gavin $1 as we pay everyone else. Do you ever have an opportunity to do podcasts outside like this? Is this a first for you?
This is definitely the first podcast I've done outside of my own house.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's kind of what we're trying to bring to the table.
Have you done other podcasts?
Yeah, I've done in my house.
We are going to have to beep.
We're gonna have to bleep those out,
That they are
'cause- okay.
competition.
Yeah,
Well, it's not. I mean, it's not the one you think.
Oh, it's a different
Okay.
one?
It's called my in my house. So it's not them. It's not those guys that you're
Right.
thinking
Oh, is it
of.
you listening to their podcast?
Yeah, and then I sort of
debrief?
whisper
Oh,
over
okay.
top of it.
Oh, as if you were in the room
As
with
though
them?
I was in the room and I was just trying to. I listen to it first. I hear the jokes and then I
Okay.
say them in advance, like I'm feeding them.
Oh,
lines.
okay.
Oh, okay.
It's
Interesting.
huge.
Yeah.
Ish.
Huh.
Ish?
I mean, their podcast.
It's huge
Their
in your
podcast is
house?
huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it released or is it just for you to
kinda big
listen
in your house?
later?
I mean, does it have to be released to be a
I
podcast?
guess not.
I guess it's just more of a behavior or habit of mine
Right.
Sure.
Right.
that I do. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you look
I'm-
good.
Oh, thank you so
I
much.
like this sweatshirt a lot.
Oh, it's white.
Yeah, it reminds me very much of like 3rd grade kind of feel.
Oh, thank
But
you.
like,
Are you saying?
No, it's a compliment. I was
Okay.
very comfy in those days.
So, Gavin, you want to chime
Right.
in at all?
Well, I like your.
Truly still
your-
beatboxing.
I dig your. What is that?
Crummy,
4 layers.
Crummy sweater. And
4 layers and
Yeah, I got about 4 layers on.
4 layers on.
It's my Canadian thing.
Okay.
Oh, Gavin just tapped me. You see some people walking by? Oh, some people are taking pictures. Yeah.
Oh, we
People
got a
take our
little crowd.
photos. Yeah, we got a crowd. You guys fans of our podcast or fans of Gavin? Gavin,
Gavin.
yeah.
Oh, they know Gavin.
They know Gavin.
Wow.
He's a famous meme kid from the internet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? Which one?
The one, I
The
guess.
one.
Oh, really?
He's kind of the first.
He's
I
the
think.
first.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
And how'd you get into memes?
By being on Vine with my uncle,
Oh, really?
Mhm.
What's your uncle's name?
Nick.
Nick, Uncle Nick. Nice.
We got some
So your
fans of
mom's
Gavin.
brother or your?
Oh,
or
Gavin's
your dad's
fans want to come in to
His
take a
mom's
quick
brother.
picture.
Oh yeah, pop in.
Don't get
take
hit by a
picture with
car.
us.
Hey.
Pose for a picture. Wow.
Awesome.
Look at
Perfect. Great. Thanks for coming by.
I love your meme.
Oh, yeah?
work.
Oh, cool.
I'm a huge fan.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite one?
Probably the one where the chicken pot pie falls.
Oh, that one is pretty good.
I don't think that's one of his.
Yeah, no, it's something that I've been like workshopping in
Oh,
my
something
home.
one of yours.
Yeah,
one of
like I
yours.
watch his memes
Oh, okay.
and I workshop like, well, what if I did? a
Oh,
meme?
okay.
Right.
And
That's smart.
Gavin I cast Gavin in it.
You want a fit photo as well? Yeah, we've got another photo opportunity here. You come on in. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. You can just say hi on the podcast too.
Hey, Gavin. Oh, hey, what's up?
What's your name?
Daniel.
You a big fan of Gavin?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Another photo for Gavin. This is what happens when
You should
Gavin.
charge $50 per photo.
I hear you.
You
Gavin
should.
could.
No, you get paid. What?
See you
get
later.
five.
Thanks-
You get
thanks for
five.
coming
Podcast
by.
would have
You
to
get 5.
take a cut of that.
They shouldn't have got $1. They shouldn't get $1.
They don't get $1. He only said hi. Yeah, you get all the dollars, Gavin. I promise.
So how many memes have you been in?
Maybe like 50 probably.
What?
Whoa.
What country do you think you're most famous in?
China.
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 That's true.
Not
He's been-
Bangladesh.
China.
China.
For real.
He's known as Fake Smile
Fake
Boy.
Smile Boy in China.
Really?
I am
been-
so popular there. More than a million times. More than a million times. More than a million times.
All right.
Wow.
So,
A million times.
Wait, what happens more than a million times?
5 million times. More than 5 million times. I said more than 6 million times.
Oh, yeah.
Infinity times.
Yeah, infinity times, huh? That's
Huh.
great.
Oh, yeah, more than billion thousand.
A billion thousand.
billion thousand.
More
Is
than
that a
billion
trillion?
thousand. More than 1,000 people.
More than 1,000 people know who he is
Oh,
in China.
that's good.
You've heard it here first, folks.
You know, I don't usually make political statements, but I feel like I need to make a political statement right now.
Go
I actually
ahead.
think the internet is like more of a good thing, and actually that memes are really helping.
Oh, good.
Okay.
And I think there should be a few more memes, maybe a couple more a day,
Okay.
than current.
Take this off.
You can
Well,
take
and
it
you're
off.
working on that, right?
Yeah.
You're working some memes in your house.
Gavin,
Well, can you explain
Gavin
the
took his windscreen off and he is officially unhinged.
Gavin is absolutely gone off the rails.
Okay, we're going to put the windscreen back on.
Was there like
Thanks, Gavin.
a
Thanks,
Pepsi
Gavin.
or a Dr. Pepper earlier in the day that you had, Gavin?
He had a couple bites of a taco. Maybe that was it.
Yeah.
We got tacos and he refused to eat them. He picked the meat out with his fingers.
Really?
And said it was
Too spicy. It was too spicy, yeah.
Were they what was it? What kind?
Beef
Beef.
tacos?
Beef tacos?
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, boy. Come here, boy.
And then he had a nice big water
Come here,
before
boy.
we started recording.
Oh, water's
Come here, boo.
nice.
Yeah.
Water's
here, boo.
good.
I thought you would be at work
you know
today,
what they say
David.
about water is
Come here,
it's
boo.
the pop of the sea.
Oh, it is the pop of the sea.
Yeah, I just shoved this water down.
And Andrew, I want to run a question by you.
Yeah.
Are there 4 separate audio tracks on this since there are 4 mics?
I don't
Or
want
would
Yeah.
you be able to turn him
don't
all
like
the way
that.
up?
I seriously
Because I think
Yeah, I think you seriously don't like this. Okay, don't be as loud as you have been, though.
Okay.
There you go. That's perfect.
That's
I love it,
perfect.
Gavin. I love it.
But like,
You don't like this? What don't you like about the windscreen?
well, it doesn't make it super loud.
Oh, you want to be louder?
Oh, okay.
He wants to hear himself. The
Okay.
boy wants to hear himself. We've heard it here first.
How old are you, Gavin? 8.
8.
He made 8 with his fingers.
Oh yeah, can the court reporter please
Yeah, can
note
the-
that
yeah.
he made 8 with his fingers?
Sure.
Hey, Gavin. So, tell us.
Can we pause the podcast real quick?
Yeah, we
we'll
can
pause it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll say goodbye at this point.
Oh,
I
we're
gotta go to
losing.
the.
Okay.
That's all right.
That's all right.
You guys are gonna be
$1.
okay.
I mean, you get $1.
All right, we're gonna take a quick pause. Gavin's gonna take a short little break. I thought you'd be at work today.
I am at work. I had to take a break because I have to go to a.
He is getting paid here,
appointment.
so this
How
is
funny
where-
is it though if the people at your work find out that you took a break to come do a podcast?
I mean, they will eventually. I mean, presumably this will be on the internet, right? So
yeah,
everyone can see
Yeah.
it.
the meme kid will pump it up.
I mean, I have to go to it's right there. I mean, I will be back at work any second now. I'm gonna be there by 4:30. If you're the writers watching this, I need you to get the script revisions in. I'm gonna be checking them when I get back.
How's the writing
Okay,
going?
again, it's not live.
So if you're watching this after the fact, hopefully you did what I'm asking now.
Hopefully
And I'm
you
not. You'll know if I was mad at you after this.
Okay. They won't know why in the moment, but afterwards, like 5 weeks later, it'll click.
Now I get it. 5 weeks.
This will come out in about 4 or 5 weeks.
Oh, cool.
Because this will be the 5th episode, I think, unless we bump it up.
Unless we bump it
Oh,
up.
this is a good one. You should bump it up.
Yeah.
We're thinking about it, but we already mentioned the episode number on the other episode, so we're kind of thinking like, I don't
But
know.
there's a kind of thing where you can pause and then put a little, like a ding, and then say,
I know.
podcaster note. That's a classic podcast.
Here comes Gavin. He's running in. He's
Oh,
running in. He's
Gavin's-
running back in. Gavin's flying in, everyone.
Don't run to traffic so fast.
Yeah.
All right,
Gavin.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
let
David.
you go now that Gavin's here.
Thanks for being a guest. Yeah, it was so
thanks
funny to
for,
have you drive by.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always around to do some heavy lifting.
And we will pay you $1.
$1, all
and
right.
you've been a guest on the podcast, and you've gotten paid.
That's the
And-
sound of a real American green boy.
Oh, that's beautiful.
David's
$1.
David's Canadian, so he's
Wait,
still
I gotta
getting used to
go.
that.
Before you go, I got a joke.
Oh yeah, let's hear it. I love
Wait,
it.
why did
Tell
I
me.
got 2 jokes.
Okay, let's hear
Tell
Why
it.
me.
did
what's your favorite
Batman? Why
one?
did Batman cross the road?
I don't know.
Because he had to eat a Batman snacks. Why did Batman cross the road?
Get some Batman
Okay,
snacks.
Why?
Batman across the road.
To get his merchandise
To get his merch.
for his fans. So
Okay.
show him off.
Yeah, because he sells
Show
it
off.
himself.
He
Yeah.
sells
Show
fan
off.
That's the thing about
merchandise.
Batman that most people don't know. He's very down to earth. He actually keeps a crate of merch in his
Oh, he
Batmobile.
sells it. Yeah.
So
Yes,
whenever he
he's
runs into
his
someone,
Superman's weakness. What
Let's hear more jokes.
Why did
Put the
Superman?
microphone-
Why did what's his name again? Why
Superman?
Did,
Batman?
yeah. Why did
Superman?
Superman not cross the road?
not cross the road.
Because Batman was over there.
No, because the high was because Batman had his kryptonite.
Oh, Batman had his. So Batman is there too, I guess.
Yeah, but Batman
Batman's
has
always
kryptonite.
across the streets where
Yeah.
the merch is.
Yeah, that's where the
Yeah.
merch is. Yeah.
No, but like he just has kryptonite, and that's his weakness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
All right. Thanks, David.
All right,
Have a good
thank you so
appointment.
much. Have fun
Thank
at
you for
work.
inviting me on the podcast.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be doing all week at the Laugh Zone and at the Chuckle House. I'm going to be doing 4 20-minute sets a day.
Okay.
Oh wow.
That's got a lot of shows.
The Bone Zone.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of.
All right.
Do those sound plausible?
Sure.
All right,
Have fun.
guys.
Have fun at the comedy. See you,
Thanks for
David.
coming by. Bye, David.
Thanks,
Thank you
David.
so much for having me.
Bye.
Of
Thanks.
course.
I want to eat.
You want to eat, Gavin? You're hungry? Do you want to take a break? Get some food? So Gavin's going to run in, and he's going to go get some chips, and you guys will be watching that, but you'll be listeing to
You'll be
Cole and I
listening to
talking.
us.
How about jokes?
All right, go do it.
And do knock knock. Who's there? Another stuff.
Okay, you want to do it now?
No, I'm just gonna go. You just do some jokes.
Okay, we'll do some jokes. Go to the convenience store.
Think about some jokes.
We'll think about some jokes. We'll get some good jokes for you. Go to the convenience store.
Think about and just say some jokes.
Okay,
Oh,
have fun.
Right.
It's just right there. It's just 100 feet away. Have fun. We'll be here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right, so this is
Let's debrief a little
Let's
bit.
debrief. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that has happened.
I gotta admit, I kind of shut down a little bit. I kind of shut down there. There was so much happening. I was a little overwhelmed by the beatboxing, and then the picture taking of his fans, and then your friend that came by.
There's a
and
lot that
then-
has happened. So it's good to just get a little bit of a chill moment.
It
and,
is.
and for those of you watching the YouTube video, right now you're watching Gavin shop for snacks in a grocery store over the audio of us doing our podcast.
So
This is truly unhinged. This is a wild and unhinged episode in every way. And I like it.
yeah, it's kind of nice having the freedom to.
It's interesting just thinking about the world through the lens of an 8-year-old kid, you know? I mean,
Right.
it is truly like no rules. Nothing matters as far as what's been planned. It's just how you feel in the moment.
Yeah,
So
if you want to beatbox
if you
for
want to
15 minutes
for
straight.
15 minutes, that's okay. If you are doing a podcast and then you're hungry after you refused to eat your tacos half an hour ago, then it's time for a snack. Do you want to be a guest? We got one of Gavin's friends who's going to be a short guest. Yeah. And-
Okay.
all right, let's put the headphones on.
Put the headphones on.
Yeah, why not? Have another guest.
Unfortunately, the viewers, the YouTube viewers, are unable to see this guest.
But just rest assured that she is a nice person.
What's up, party people?
Okay, what's your name again?
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah. What's your name again?
Amanda.
Amanda.
How do you think the podcast is going, Amanda?
It's hysterical.
Is it entertaining?
Okay.
It is. It's keeping me on my toes.
Okay, good.
It's keeping me on my toes as well.
I'm on my toes as well.
Oh,
We'll
well, I'm
cut
glad we
that
didn't have him
conversation
see.
as Gavin walks up. But
you.
no, you can stick around for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put a hold on
So
that.
so Gavin's
Put
gonna
a pin
show
in
us
it.
his haul.
Oh,
So
yes,
we'll do it.
snack haul.
This will be cool. This will be like an
haul.
unboxing, but for snacks.
Guys, for those watching this on YouTube, this is kind of an all-encompassing genre.
Yeah,
of
we're doing everything.
Video.
So
We're
Gavin,
doing-
so
This
Gavin,
is like Bob Ross.
Gavin, walk us through the snacks that you got. Talking to the microphone, please.
Yeah, the
Haribo. Haribo?
Smurfs flavor.
Smurfs flavor.
Do you like the Smurfs, Gavin?
I don't watch them.
Wait, talking to the microphone.
What we got next? We got Sour Patch Kids
Extreme.
Extreme.
Are they sour? More sour
What
now?
is that?
I think there's more. We can grab some more snacks when we eat all these.
Okay, and then what about this?
And then we got the garlic chips.
Oh, you got
Garlic.
the barbecue.
Garlic.
I guess
Close.
the garlic might be in
Are
there.
they crunchy?
So do you want
Remember
to?
that new movie, like the Bigfoot? Bigfoot. The
Oh,
Littlefoot?
Littlefoot.
No,
Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Littlefoot.
Yeah,
Did you see it?
Littlefoot about
Bigfoot?
And Littlefoot and Bigfoot.
So, Gavin, do you want to taste one of the snacks?
Taste test?
You want to see how crunchy the chip is?
I mean, they're all the same. All right, first we're gonna grab up.
I got this.
We got this guy.
He's doing a Smurf.
Alright.
He's doing a Haribo Smurf to
Here.
start. It's a bit of an
So-
appetizer for Gavin.
Let's get a little ASMR.
Yeah,
there.
Oh, we
ASMR.
got the. We get the head off.
Yeah, keep chewing.
Delicious. What's the Smurf taste like?
Like gummies?
So that's a blue one. Do you
Okay.
want to try a red one next?
No.
No? Okay, all right.
We tried 2 flavors.
Oh, you have
They're 2 in 1.
So there's clear on one side, blue on the other.
Let me try them together.
Okay.
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 So what's your review of the 2 flavors so far?
One.
Good.
Good.
Okay,
so you have it here first.
The blue flavor was good, and then the yellow flavor was
Here's your
good.
And then we have Amanda here pulling out a red and a blue.
I should get them pulled.
It's getting pulled.
He's getting pulled. He's stretching it out.
Right.
It'll make it taste better if you stretch
Yeah.
it out. Everyone knows you gotta stretch it out.
It'll make the
It'll
flavor
make it-
last longer.
The flavor lasts longer if you stretch. You stretch out the
Stretch it out.
stretch out the gummy, stretch
Yeah.
out the flavor. We
Yeah.
all know that. He's twisting it now. Gavin is officially
looks
twisting the flavor.
So appetizing.
That's how you combine the flavors.
Yeah.
What do you think about the blue?
How's the blue? Oh, doesn't like it.
No, I'm
No?
just kidding.
Oh, he's kidding.
Oh, got
Okay,
it.
he likes it all.
Here, I feel like the natural transition would be
No, I
Sour
think
Patch,
no. I
right?
think appetizer, and then this is the meal,
I
and then
see
this is dessert.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this
So,
is dessert.
Main course.
By the
Lay's
way,
barbecue chips.
he bought Lay's barbecue chips. Cole, if I had to poll you for what the tagline of Frito-Lay is, what do you think it is? Because I'm surprised by this. Are you surprised as well?
it is pretty.
It's pretty surprising.
Let's see. For Lay's,
It
I'd
says
say
Frito-Lay, and then there's a 2-word tagline that I was not familiar with.
Crunch up. Crunch yum.
No, that would make more sense. You want to read it? You want to read it, Gavin?
Lay
Well,
down.
don't kiss it. Don't kiss it. What does that say?
Is it lay down?
Frito-Lay,
And what's it say below it?
good fun.
Good fun is the
Frito-Lay.
tagline.
Huh.
Good fun.
Okay.
It's surprising.
I could see that maybe as a tagline for, I don't know, a playground or something
Like
not
We're
Toaster?
edible.
we're gonna do some ASMR. We're gonna do, hold on. We're gonna do some ASMR on the chips. You gotta shake it out. Oh, you gotta shake up the
Shake it
chips.
up.
Shake the chips.
Get the barbecue.
Mix the
all
flavor around.
saturated in there. Oh,
There we go. He
yeah.
opened the chips and we heard it live. So let's get some crunches on here. Let's get some crunches on the podcast. Get in closer.
All right.
What are your thoughts on that?
What are your thoughts on the crunch?
Crunch factor.
How's the flavor?
Here comes more.
Oh,
Here
great.
comes
This is
more.
super louder. This
Here
is
comes
super
more.
louder.
Gavin, on a scale of 1 to 10, where's the crunch factor on that chip? 10 being the highest.
10 being the
crunch
highest,
factor.
yeah.
1 to 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
That's
Wow.
great.
Huge review.
We got a little
Frito-Lay
clap
did it
going
again.
for Frito-Lay.
Good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Good fun.
Gavin will
You want me to
help
eat one?
get this podcast sponsored. Oh, Andrew's going to eat a chip.
Gavin just fed me a
I'm
chip.
gonna eat a chip.
Thank you, Gavin.
I think Amanda has to come out if somebody else is coming.
Oh, Amanda has to eat a chip.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't get it from Gavin's hand, though. It's not the same.
No.
It's not as crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not blessed by him.
Yeah, it's not blessed by Gavin.
What's the verdict?
Oh.
Wow. Is that a DePaul thing?
He went to Berkeley School of Music.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that makes
When he
sense.
was 5, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thumbs
Yeah,
up?
Thumbs up.
Can
is
you
the
say
verdict.
thumbs up so the podcast people can hear it? He just said thumbs up.
Wow.
Yeah.
He just said thumbs up.
Break.
You want to take a break? All right, it's break time. You can take a break.
Break time for Gavin.
Break time for Gavin. We're gonna cycle back
Look
in.
up invert.
You want to do a little dance on your way out, Gavin? No, we'll dance at the end. You might leave. Okay. Dance in front of the table a little bit.
Yeah, you can.
We'll see, Gavin. We've
Can you
only
dance
got
break?
15 to 20 minutes left. He's got to go potty.
Would the cameraman like a Smurf?
Where did they go?
I think he went
He went to the
Back
bathroom.
store? Oh no.
to the
Got it.
bathroom. I think.
So Amanda,
Yeah. What's up,
Interesting.
guys?
You ever been on
Definitely didn't think I was going to be on this podcast.
you've been on a
today,
podcast
but
before?
What were you
I don't
up?
think I have.
Yeah.
What were you up to today? that you said, hey, I'll come by.
Working.
Are you the
Gavin's in town for
are you
the
the
week,
assistant to his manager, or are you a manager yourself at the company?
So I'm like the head of talent at the production management company as well as a producer. So, yeah.
Is it specifically for child people?
No.
He's the only child.
Yeah.
Cool.
Kate's really cool, though, as you have met.
Yeah, she's great. Gavin's mom is really nice, very, very pleasant.
Yes.
She's very fun, and talking to her over lunch. And,
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, no.
And you know Cole from college.
In Chicago.
I was telling Kate, like, the first time that I remember hanging out with you and and other friends was during that, like, weird, somebody stole your iPad or iPhone or whatever. And we were, like, literally, like, pictures were coming.
Yeah, so, my roommate's iPhone Touch or something. Some
iPod Touch.
iPod Touch. It got stolen. And then all of these pictures ended up on his iCloud of these, like, 2 teenage girls. And so he was able to, like, see, like, a play-by-play of, like, what they were doing all day on his phone. He's not sure how they got it, but he's not sure. He thinks that it was a gift to them that was stolen by a parent.
Wow.
Maybe. Wow. Yeah, it was.
Did you ever get it back?
Really
What was the
funny.
conclusion
No, I
on
never
that?
got it back.
Nothing?
What's that?
No conclusion?
No conclusion. No, it was. I mean, some kids are happy, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
end.
Gavin is back. He's back in business.
Once again.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You slam that water, and that's what's gonna happen. So why don't we say bye to Amanda, just so that maybe
Yes.
a stranger can talk to us,
I'd love that.
because we haven't had a single guest. But
Bye, everybody.
but no.
we
She's
only
a
had,
stranger
like,
to
one.
you.
Well, that's true. So we're gonna say thank you, Amanda.
Thank
Here's
you,
your $1.
Amanda.
Well, no, we
No,
have
no,
to
keep
pay.
it. No, no.
We have to.
No,
no,
we
no.
we
have to.
truly have to. It's like the main
Alright,
thing
then
that our
I'll give it
podcast
to
does.
you.
You can't give it back to us. You can destroy it if you want, but we have to
Okay,
pay all
sounds
our
good.
guests.
I'll
It's
take
part
it
of our
back,
thing.
actually.
No.
And
Cole,
Andrew kind of makes us pay.
Cole's not going to take it back. It's yours. Well, how about a nice table tap for Amanda? All right, table tap for Amanda. That was a nice little guest. Hey, sir, would you like to be a guest on our podcast? I think he was here last time too.
Yeah. A lot of
So we this is our second episode we've recorded in this location, and we've seen a lot of repeat people walking by.
Yeah, it just kind of seems like they walk all
It seems like they just walk all day in a loop. So Gavin, what's up? How you doing?
How's the bathroom?
It's kind of cool in there, isn't it? He says yes. We're on silent Gavin now. He's giving us the silent treatment. Gavin's playing hard to get, and honestly, it just makes me want to talk to him even more.
Yeah.
So it is working. It is effective.
He's back with the beat.
He's back with the beatboxing.
Ask this person to come.
Ask this. Yeah. How about Gavin? How about you ask them? So Gavin's going to be our official asking people to be on the
Hey, wanna
podcast.
be in our
It's a
podcast?
little far away. To,
Yeah, he'll be here soon. He'll be here soon.
Well, she said I'm wearing headsets.
He might be listening to a podcast. Ask him again.
You want to be in our podcast?
Hey, sir, you want to be a guest on our podcast?
No, he's wearing.
Hard no. Gavin, this might be a lesson for you. Sometimes in life, you're going to get a no, and you're just going to have to accept it.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are not on board.
I'm willing to bet that was Gavin's first no.
That might have been Gavin's first no.
We might have just captured that. A first no.
A first no. But
How many
Gavin's...
minutes has it been on here?
We've been on here for 45 minutes. You've done a really good job. We're almost done.
Has it been 45 minutes?
It's technically been 44, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess
Oh,
time
ma'am, would
flies
you
when
like
you're
to be
having a
guest?
panic attack.
Oh, have you been having a panic attack the whole
Yeah,
time?
I've just been a little overwhelmed.
It's an overwhelming podcast. I mean, Amanda shared that really crazy story about, you losing your eye. You want the blue
Take
one?
this off. Just take it off. No, so we can talk more. And
Gavin's trying to get me to take off my windscreen. It's not about the loudness. It's for the wind is what it's for. This is for the wind. Look, it's on my eye now. Oh, it's time for jokes. Okay, so
Yeah.
Gavin, I'm going to do some Gavin-style jokes. Why did the Joker cross the street?
Because you trying to get to his evil face.
Yes.
He's trying to what?
Trying to get to his evil base. You knew?
I was
How'd you
gonna
know
guess
it?
that.
How'd you know Gavin guessed the punchline to my joke. Okay, I got another one, Gavin. Why did the Incredible Hulk cross the street?
Oh, this will be good.
Wait. So we can throw cars.
Yes.
Yes.
You totally you guessed it, so he can throw cars. That's exactly the answer. Hey, sir, would you like to be a guest on our podcast?
No.
Okay, no worries.
All
yeah,
right.
take care. Yeah, we almost had him. All right, Cole, knock knock.
Well, I kind of want to tell some jokes.
Tell some jokes. All right.
Gavin, why did Wolverine cross the road?
To scratch some people.
You got it.
You're good, yeah.
Gavin knows all our punchlines before we've even said them, and it's pretty wild. Hey, would you like to be a guest on our podcast? We got Gavin. Try to use Gavin.
We got Gavin.
Oh, this guy might be into it. Ask him, Gavin.
Like to be a guest?
podcast?
Want to be our?
Would you like to be a guest? No. He said no.
It does very much right now look like we're trying to sell
Hey,
something
you want to be on a
with
podcast?
food on the table, a child, and a lemonade stand like set up.
It definitely does not look official. So, Gavin, knock knock.
Who's there?
Wolf.
Wolverine.
Yeah, he got it. He totally got it.
It's
All right,
kinda
Gavin.
like Gavin's show.
What?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Gavin. Yeah, he got it.
Oh.
He got it. You got it again.
Gavin, knock knock,
Who's there?
and
Can? Camp?
yeah, sure.
He got it. He got it.
And camp.
And camp. He got
And
it.
Camp.
You got it. Gavin got it.
Well, the street looked a little bit barren.
Did you just dab a little bit, Gavin? I think Gavin might have just dabbed.
Yeah, I did.
Dabbin' Gavin?
Dabbin' Gavin. That's a new nickname.
Why did Kevin cross the road?
Kevin?
Yeah.
To get to his mom.
No, to get to his grandma.
Oh, I was close.
Okay.
I was pretty close.
Why did the car cross the road?
To get to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did the other car cross the road?
To get to the other side.
No, it was in a
Yeah,
drag race.
Oh.
It was a drag race.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ask this
You want to
guy.
be on our
Would you like
podcast?
to be a guest on our podcast?
You get paid
Yeah.
$1. We'll just
pay
have a
you
little chat.
$1.
It's easy.
You
Why
can
not?
talk to Gavin.
You can talk to Gavin.
How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Put these on.
Good.
Speak into this. It's just a podcast, but outside.
Okay.
So get as close to that as you can.
But outside.
What's your name?
My name's Chris. How are you?
We're doing great. We're doing well.
Great.
Yeah. This is Gavin. This is Cole. My name's Andrew.
Gavin just went on a snack haul.
Yeah,
He had some
it's-
snacks. They're available to you if you'd like some.
Yeah, if
We
you
got
want-
some Haribo
Smurfs. Got Sour Patch
definitely
Kids.
do a Smurf.
Oh, he'll do a
Okay.
Smurf. I like this.
Smurf.
So you live in this neighborhood?
I do. Just about a block away.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Well, thanks
cool.
for stopping in and chatting with us. Yeah, we're just kind of talking to anyone who will talk to us and kind of just chatting about whatever.
Okay.
Are you from here in Los Angeles, or
No, not from here originally.
where are you from?
Born in San Diego, grew up in Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Gavin lives in Minnesota. He's in town visiting.
Oh, welcome. I work at this bike shop over there. Just took some Minnesotians
Oh, really?
on a
Ooh.
tour today. So
You do like bike tours around town and stuff? On bicycle?
yes.
Why
No, on something else.
Well, no, I don't know. It could have been like a motorcycle thing. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you like
My Uncle
tour,
Anthony.
you show them bikes, but they're on the
You
bikes.
drive around town and show them bikes.
It's
Yeah.
stupid too. But I'm sure someone would actually pay for that. So.
Yeah.
My Uncle Nate and my Uncle Anthony. He's like a rice baker. He's a rice.
What's a rice baker?
I mean,
We don't know.
a bike racer.
Oh, bike
Bike
racer.
racer.
Oh, bike
Oh,
racer.
okay.
Yeah. Do you know about his uncle?
No, I don't. Who's his uncle?
Anthony, I guess.
Anthony.
Yeah.
We're not sure.
I
Yeah.
haven't had this.
Bike racer.
I haven't had this before.
Gavin's 8,
8.
and he's our first official full-time guest on the podcast. He's been here the whole episode.
And what is this podcast?
It's called Podcast But Outside.
We just talk
you
to
just do it
anyone
around the city?
around the city. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just kind of talk to people, hear their stories,
Yeah.
hear their regrets.
What's the
good Lord.
what's your biggest regret?
My biggest regret?
What's your regret? What's your regret? What's your
I'm willing
regret,
to
y'all?
share.
Yeah, in front of Gavin.
Oh, right. Thank you. That actually.
Sounds like the Joker crossed the road.
Okay.
Like,
Gavin's doing full-on unhinged laughter now. Things have really changed. No, you don't have to answer that. All right.
Oh yeah, not applying what I learned in college immediately into my new professional career.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What
you heard
did
that, Gavin?
Okay.
Apply what you learn in college immediately to your professional career. Or else you forget it. I hear you. Nothing I studied in college applies to my life right now.
Yeah, same with mine. I wish I used the tools that I learned there earlier on.
But I will say, did you go to college where you lived there and stuff?
Yeah, I went to Carnegie Mellon in Pittsburgh.
I've been there multiple times. I'm a stand-up comedian. I've done shows there. Yeah.
For Carnegie?
Yeah, for Carnegie Mellon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Oh, nice.
Did the students treat you well?
Yeah, they were really nice.
Okay,
A student brought me there, and then I've done it a couple years.
Did you do it for?
It was for I did some of that big festival.
Yeah.
And then I also did for orientation. I've been there twice. I went to Reed College in Portland, Oregon. It's kind of similar, like a small kind of private school. But I will say this though, even though maybe you haven't used the specific stuff you learned in college, I think just like the adult skill sets of just like stuff you've done in life really do carry forward, you know.
They do, and they start somewhere and then they just build on it.
Exactly. So even just like, interacting with people or being on top of deadlines or whatever, I think it all does apply, even though you can't think of a concrete.
Yeah, I'd say so.
This is classic conversation for an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people coming this way.
You guys want to find somebody new?
Whatever. It's been a pleasure. Where do you do bike tours at?
Bikes and Hikes, which is actually right across the street.
So hey, if you guys like chatting with him here, go to Bikes and Hikes. And I love biking. I used to bike. I lived in Portland, Oregon for a long time. I biked exclusively for like 8 years. I love it.
And I
get around the city.
Yeah.
I never thought that you could actually ride a bike in LA.
You can do it
until I got that job.
It's a little scary at times, but it's worth doing.
It is.
And your name is David?
Chris.
I totally blew it. Our other guest was David. I'm sorry, Chris. But I will pay you $1 for being a guest on the podcast. We pay all our guests. And check out Bike and Hikes. I think people's perception of Los Angeles is that it's not an outdoor city, but it is. And there's lots of stuff to do outdoors. Yeah. Cool. Well, Chris, thanks again for chatting with us.
Thank you, Chris.
Taking the chance, and have a great day.
You guys do too.
All right, thanks. See you later. Oh, actually, should we play one quick game with Chris? We got to just play one quick game with you. Just a couple quick games. One game. Okay.
So,
what are the thinking?
Yeah, what are we thinking of?
What are
right
Cole and I
now?
both thinking of?
How you want to get away from the street because a car might hit you.
Ooh,
No, close.
No, close though. It was a reverse
waterfall going backwards. Yeah, like a waterfall that goes up instead of down.
Okay. So, actually, that would just be super fluidity.
Could be.
Guess so.
We weren't thinking of that aspect of it though.
Yeah.
But anyways, you came close. Thanks for playing.
You did.
And you got
Thank
your
you.
$1 and cool. Thanks, Chris.
I'll spin it in good places.
So yeah, please do. Yeah. Thanks. Take care. Have a
Thanks,
great
Chris.
day. Thanks, Chris.
Stay.
He said stay. He said stay. Bye. See ya.
Bye.
Gavin.
I don't want to be in our.
Gavin doesn't talk to Chris once, and then when Chris is leaving, Gavin says stay.
You want to be in our podcast?
I thought he said stay you.
I mean, either way, it's the same
You want to be in
sentiment.
our podcast?
Want to be a guest on our podcast? It'll take 1 minute.
Might take 5
It's
minutes.
called Podcast But Outside.
We just talk to strangers on the street.
And you get.
just sit
and
down.
You have one. You can get.
Should
You
we-
get $1.
You get $1. Gavin knows the story. Okay, just put on these headphones, sir. Either speak really close to this or pick it up, whatever feels best for you.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Kevin McCluskey.
Okay, thanks, Kevin. Yeah.
Kevin.
This is Cole, Gavin, and Andrew.
Wait, I was making a joke of Kevin.
Let's hear the joke of Kevin.
Yeah.
I said, why did Kevin cross the road?
Why did Kevin cross the road? Why?
Why?
To get to her grandma.
Oh, you gotta get to your grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty funny
Alright,
joke.
adorable.
It's a pretty funny joke.
Yeah. I have a Kevin joke.
Oh, let's hear it.
Why did Kevin cross the road?
Why?
To do our podcast.
To do our podcast. Yeah.
Why did Kevin cross the road? Why did Kevin cross the road?
Why?
Why did Kevin cross the road?
Why?
To get Batman's merch.
To get
get
Batman's
Batman's
merch.
merch.
Oh, she asked.
It's a callback to his earlier joke.
Wait, why did Kevin cross the road?
I have no idea why.
To get his old microphone.
Oh, do you guys
Oh,
have a
Because
microphone?
we're doing our podcast.
We're doing our
Which is-
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whose podcast is this?
Well,
your
this is me and Cole's, but Gavin's our first official guest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what a great guest. You're
Yeah.
gonna have your own podcast now.
He might actually. Yeah. Yeah.
But you guys need a permit for this?
We're not doing it permitted. We're kind of just doing it, you know.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wait, why did Kevin
Well,
cross
we want
the
to
road?
play a quick
Are
game.
you gonna rat on us? Is that what you're insinuating?
Are you with the city?
So
What
funny
time
that I
is it
asked
now?
about a permit. I have no idea. I was like,
What
can
time?
anyone do this? Can I set up
Well,
a
I think recording audio is okay. I think recording video is not okay. So we don't actually know
time
that
is
guy
it?
filming, and we don't even like him. So
Yeah.
if anyone comes by an official,
he's not
we don't know that
associated with
guy.
us.
We don't like that guy. We actually keep telling him to stop. So yeah.
I can. You know what? I'll just keep talking to you until my lift comes.
Oh, let's do a quick game then. We'll do a
Yeah.
quick
No,
game.
it's fine. It'll take me like 3 or 4 minutes, but I'm gonna request it while we're talking.
Okay, you requested. Where are you heading?
I'm back to work. I just got my hair cut.
Oh,
It
looking
looks
good.
I was gonna
Yeah.
comment. I was gonna say you looks like a fresh.
You're
cut.
also the second person today who's
Who's got
off
their
a
head
break
cut.
From work to
Yeah.
come. No, a break from work to do our
Oh,
podcast.
really?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like
yeah,
okay, so here's
I'm on my lunch break. Okay.
Here's a quick game.
I'm gonna take a break real quick.
Okay, Gavin's gonna take a break, and we'll do a quick game with you.
good call.
Okay,
This is Gavin's
break number
fourth break, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Third break. Okay, we'll be.
You just
Go look for your teeth.
you probably gonna have like a what?
I said go look for your teeth. They're missing.
Wow, a big burn on Gavin there.
All those Kevin jokes.
We'll be
guys.
right back.
It's like, I gotta do something
Kevin
to
got his
Gavin.
revenge.
It took me all that time to think of that about his teeth.
Kevin
All right,
got his
we
sweet
have 4
revenge.
minutes.
4 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
So,
So-
what do you do for work? Just curious.
I work at the Los Angeles LGBT Center.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Great.
Yeah,
Cool.
So I'm in youth services.
Okay, if you guys are out there and you're wanting to donate money, you can donate money to the LGBT
yeah,
Center.
Actually, you can donate right to me, and
Okay.
I will make notes. Yes,
Wait.
the Los Angeles LGBT
Yeah, if you guys are,
Center,
yeah, I mean, I have,
We're
yeah,
always
it's a good
taking
place to donate. Just think about
Wow.
that.
We serve homeless youth.
Yeah, I've heard about. No, I do actually do stand-up comedy. I think I've seen some benefits and stuff that
Good,
have been done
yeah,
in your guys'
yeah.
honor. Okay, so here's the game. So we live in Los Angeles,
Uh-huh.
and
so like, what if a celebrity walks by here?
Okay.
And we don't, we're not prepared to interview them. Like, so someone like John Hamm walks
right,
by.
a famous guy.
Okay.
We want to be prepared to interview John Hamm.
Sure.
So we would maybe like to ask you if you could pretend to be John Hamm.
Just for a couple minutes until the lift gets here.
Yeah. Until my Nissan Rogue gets here. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and so we'll just.
John Hamm.
Okay, so
Okay,
starting the scene.
so-
Okay, so John, thanks for sitting down with us.
No problem.
Whoa.
Cool.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So how's your day going?
Great. I got called in for a part.
Oh,
I nailed it.
you nailed it. You still have to audition, huh?
No, this was just like it was like a lunch.
Oh, it was like
okay.
it's a
On
lunch.
Sunset.
Oh, okay.
We're just kind of doing them a favor.
Yeah, it's a little part, but I like these people.
Okay.
Okay, but you still have to audition.
No.
They still ask.
Oh, it was just
no,
lunch.
I just have to eat lunch.
Okay.
But in
Okay,
character,
yes.
were you doing lunch in character?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
I don't have to do that anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's good.
All right, and you got any questions for John?
I hope so. This is an interview.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for young actors starting out?
Yeah. Get to know Tina Fey.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just gonna cut really quickly. We actually saw John Hamm do an interview where he
Yeah.
gave advice to young actors. So we're gonna have you just say what he said in that interview. And what he said is don't. He just said don't.
he said-
Oh, okay.
So we're just gonna
He said
take that.
it's not
We're gonna
worth
take
it.
we're gonna take that question again.
Okay.
Okay.
And my answer is don't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you can say it's not worth it too. He said that also. Okay. Go ahead, Cole.
So do you have any advice for young actors?
Don't.
Oh.
Okay.
Why not?
Why?
It's really hard business. You'll be miserable.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, you did.
You
it.
seem happy.
You seemed.
I hit the lottery
Oh, right.
Okay.
and I met Tina Fey.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
All
Cool.
right. Well.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for talking to us, John.
Yeah.
Of
Thank you,
course.
John. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Good
I guess
luck.
we'll try to meet.
I guess
Tina
we'll try to
Fey.
meet or quit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, you young whippersnappers.
And cut on the
Oh.
John interview, and
Bye,
now
John.
and now
Thank
we're
you
back,
so much.
and now we're back, and he's trying to feed you some. He's trying to feed you some gummies.
If I didn't give up sugar for Lent, I would so eat.
Hey, I like that you're doing that.
Yeah,
That's great. That's
couple
great.
more weeks. I'm holding
So,
on.
I mean, while we got you here, I guess, do you
Yeah.
want to plug anything more about the LGBT Center or what you guys
No,
do? No.
I want to plug my podcast.
Okay, we are going to
Okay.
beep it out, but you can plug it.
You are our competitor.
our
if
competitor.
you
We
start
will
a
beep it out.
podcast.
All right, so let me plug something else.
No, plug your podcast. We like the beeps. It's fun.
Everybody should listen to. So I have a podcast called.
Okay.
It's my daughter, who's 23, lives in New York, and we do a phone call every week.
Oh,
and
that
it's our
sounds
podcast.
really great. I wish we didn't have to beep it,
Yeah,
but we
it's
already
too
set a
bad.
precedent.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're just
we're
gonna
gonna
do
beep
more
it.
beeps. You
Yeah.
know, I'm sorry. It is a precedent that we've set.
No, I get it. I don't want.
But I like that idea. You have a 23-year-old daughter.
I do.
Is
She's
that your
from New York.
is that your only child?
No, I have 3 kids.
Oh wow.
And so it's like a generation gap. Like
My
she
nan and
keeps
Papa
me
has
current.
like my nan and Papa
Yeah.
had like 6 kids.
Oh,
6
wow.
kids.
Wow.
6.
That's a lot.
Are you one of
They must
them?
be busy.
Nope.
So those are all your uncles and aunts, huh?
His nana and his papa.
Oh, okay.
Parents.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
that's your Uncle Nick and your Uncle...
No.
No, different Nana and Papa?
Hey, Gavin, I have that shirt, but in red. I wish I had it on.
Oh, that would be
today.
so
The
cool.
exact same. It's the best shirt.
It's probably not a work shirt, though, huh?
It's not a work shirt.
Yeah, it's
no.
more of like a kid shirt.
It is. It is. Yeah. But I look really. I got compliments in that shirt, so
Oh,
I
really?
always wear it.
That's
Anytime
cool.
I can.
That's great. By the way, you should take a photo of yourself with Gavin because your kids probably know who he is. He's kind of a famous meme kid from the internet.
Oh, can I
so your
do that,
kids will
Gavin?
probably be just
My-
take a selfie
I have
with all of
a
us.
9-year-old son, and all he does is watch memes.
Oh, he will
Oh,
100%
no.
know who he is.
Is that what you do? Do you watch memes? Am I even saying that right?
So get a picture of all of us.
All right.
same sentiment.
Just send it to your son and say I did a
what's one of your
podcast
memes?
with Gavin the meme kid. I don't know. Ask
Gavin
Gavin.
the
What's
meme.
one of your memes? He's got like 1 million followers on social media. He's out there.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, just tell your son. I think he'll be impressed.
Yeah.
Gavin, what's your favorite meme that you've done?
Well, I'm 8 and he's 9. So almost the same age.
Almost the same
you
age.
guys-
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's one of your favorite memes that you've done?
Where's my head?
Lizard on his head.
Lizard on your head.
Yeah, there's. I guess he
You've
was
heard
in
it here.
a Vine when he had a lizard on his head.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. My son, I was one time interviewed by a guy who's a big YouTube celebrity, and I don't even remember his name.
Yeah.
My son was all about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Gavin Thomas is his name. Look him up
All right, Gavin Thomas.
and
I
tell
will
your
do
son,
that.
tell your son about it.
I will.
Yeah. What a fun little treat.
That's really fun. Well, thanks, guys, for having me on your show. I think my
Yeah.
lunch is about
Yeah,
here.
thanks again. We really appreciate you taking
nice
the time to
meet
talk
you.
to us.
Yeah,
it
have
was.
a good time.
Yeah, you were a pleasant guest, and we are paying you $1. We pay all our guests $1. We're the only ethical
I
podcast.
just spent $1 on a stick of gum, and then I dropped that gum in my coffee.
There you go. There's $1 for you.
All right.
Thanks for doing the work that you do, and thanks for chatting with us.
Thank
yeah, we
you.
appreciate
All right,
it.
good
Yeah,
luck.
yeah.
Bye,
yeah,
Gavin.
take care. It was a great guest. Yeah, see you, Kevin. Bye, Kevin.
Bye, Kevin.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks again.
Hey, Gavin, why is Kevin crossing the road?
He'll get gum.
To get to his gum. To get the gum again.
Oh, okay,
yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense. Well,
I guess we should just, it would be great to just do a quick debrief with whoever sits down. I'd love to do a quick debrief, but if not, we can just end the podcast.
I was actually going to have Kevin debrief, but I'm glad he got to talking.
No, I think the debriefing is best with just a quick. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Stop talking. Okay, please.
Oh,
Stop talking.
Okay, well, why don't we grab more snacks?
Grab more snacks.
Grab more
We're
snacks.
pretty much done, Gavin. So, any final thoughts you have?
Well, are you gonna wait? So are you gonna play? I thought you're gonna hang out with us.
We'll hang out, but we're done with the podcast. Do you have any advice that you want to give?
Go to our hotel, right?
We might go to your hotel.
might
We'll
go to
see.
your hotel,
But can
yeah.
you give some advice? Any advice you have?
No.
No?
None.
Any life lessons you've learned along the way?
No.
no, he's taking off the headphones.
So, Gavin, can you at least say goodbye to the guests or to the listeners?
Oh, we only got 3 people.
No, just say bye to the listeners. There's going to be a lot more people
Bye,
listening.
listeners.
Say you love them.
Love you. Wait, we can get one more person.
You want to get one more person? Just do a quick debrief. Hey, would you like to talk to us for 1 minute? 60 seconds. It'll be so quick. And we'll pay you $1.
Yeah,
Come have a seat. Come have a seat. You can listen to this if you want, or you can just talk.
Okay.
What's your name?
Ashley.
Okay, Ashley.
Ashley.
How's your day
My
going?
aunt's name is Ashley.
This is Gavin.
One of my aunt's name is Ashley.
Yeah, one of his aunt's names is Ashley. So we're just, this is the end of the episode. How do you think the episode went?
Well, probably good.
Okay.
You guys
Okay.
are pretty happy.
Okay, do you have any constructive criticism or feedback or anything?
Oh no, keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what we're doing.
Okay.
Anything,
Do you
we
think-
should do differently next time? Or?
No,
Okay.
you guys are wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, do you think, or I don't know, do you have like a preference of any one of us is in terms of hosts?
Oh well, Gavin, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Gavin.
Okay.
And do you think that it was practical to have an 8-year-old as a guest on a podcast
It's
for an hour?
adorable.
Outside?
Yes,
Outside?
definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you think we made good choices?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
The weather's great. He's getting to learn something.
Well, I mean,
do
I'm gonna
fun
leave
stuff.
tomorrow.
He's leaving town tomorrow, too. He doesn't live here.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Whereabouts?
I live in Minnesota, so that's where I'm.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. I used to live in Minnesota.
Oh, I can hear it.
Cottonwood and Marshall, Minnesota.
Whoa.
Okay,
Do
cool.
you know where that is?
I have a cousin in Rosewood, I think it's called.
Huh.
Well, thanks for giving us the input
thank
on the
you.
podcast. We just like
You're
to end it with a little bit of a debrief.
Sure.
And I guess we'll pay you $1 for being a guest. We pay all our guests $1. No, we have to. It's part of our thing. Yeah.
Cool,
Yeah.
thanks.
Well, thanks for sitting
Thank
down
you
and
so
have a
much.
great, nice
Yeah,
rest of
you
your day.
guys
Thanks for
too.
taking
Have
a
a good
chance
one.
on us. Yeah, see you later.
Hey, do you want to be on our podcast?
No, we're done. No more guests, Gavin. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for
Thank you
listening.
for listening.
I've been Andrew,
I am Cole.
and we're going to end it with some beatboxing from Gavin himself. and then we'll dance a little bit, but that won't be translated to the podcast version, but the camera will keep rolling, and then we'll all dance, I guess.
Yeah, so
thank you for listening. Thank you so much to Gavin for being our first official guest. Thank you to Gavin's mom for letting us do this. And
thank you to all of our unofficial guests that we've had.
And for all the listeners. Thanks again for listening to Podcast
But Outside.
Keep going.
You okay? Are you okay? Don't do. The last time we did this, I had to call an ambulance because they lost all the oxygen to his head. Are you okay?
Sorry, yeah, I was just thinking about how funny that episode was, and especially all the parts that made me laugh.
It was a very good episode with a lot of laughs.
I just want to quickly say thank you to Gavin and Gavin's mom for being a part of the show for us, with us. It was fun.
Gavin's mom, thank you for doing that.
We agreed I would sing that song. It was an experiment for us to have a guest co-host. It was the first time we've done it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do it more in the future. Not every episode, but just once in a while.
Yeah, just have some friends on, some maybe famous people.
Okay.
Maybe some, I don't know, doctors or,
Okay.
or like an astronaut, or maybe like a dog or something. I don't know.
I mean, okay, we'll see what happens.
A handful of rats.
Okay, we'll see if we can book any of those co-hosts, so we'll let you know. And
10 chinchillas in a cooler.
They sound like they die. And just got
Andrew
sad.
is
I
your
just
name.
got sad.
Why'd you get sad?
Well, the chinchillas.
Oh, well, it's just a future thing. It hasn't happened yet.
We gotta keep
Smile.
Gotta keep that.
Smile. It'll last longer. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening and or watching. We'll see you next week. Check out our Instagram.
Check out our Instagram. We're posting funny jokes on there and stories and grid posts that are funny. And we're like two chefs cooking up great, fun stuff. And then
like two chefs. We're like two chefs in a cooler.
Okay.
Guess.
I don't want to bring up that tragic thing again.
And there's 10 chinchillas.
Stop it. We're two chefs, and we're cooking up meals, and the Instagram people are at a restaurant, and they're eating the content we make, and it's like a meal, and they're going, yum, 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 give me more. And then we're going to...
And not one person has left a comment saying, send this back to the kitchen. So that's how we know we're doing it right.
Okay, and let's hope that doesn't start a thing where people write that on the Instagram, because we don't need any more inside jokes. We've got plenty.
They won't do it.
The more we dwell on it, the more they will. But it's okay. And rate and review us on iTunes. It helps us. And you love to help us because you love us.
Yep.
Any other thoughts, Cole?
Never.
I'm just getting happy, smiling, thinking about all the people.
Me too. I'm thinking about those chinchillas, man.
I don't like that. I had two chinchillas growing up. Both died.
In a cooler?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Actually, in the opposite, in like a hot oven.
What?
I don't know. Okay. Stick around.
Stick around. No, you can leave. It's
I guess you can leave.
We'll come back next week.
I don't know. I just got sad.
I feel fine.
We'll be here every week, every Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.
Podcast, but outside. Always a podcast. Podcast, but outside. Always outside. Podcast, but outside. You know, pay with dollars. Just be how you know you want to be on. Podcast, but outside. Always a podcast. Podcast, but outside. Always outside. Podcast, but outside. You know, pay with dollars. Just be how you know you want to be on.
More than a million times.